Let's move on to Novartis. It's also based in Switzerland. It has a focus on cancer drugs and also owns Sandoz and Alcon.
So Sandoz is its own generic company, so they decided to stop competing with the generics guys and actually, join them at their own game. And then Alcon, of course, is contact lenses. So again, what you're talking about here is a mega cap Swiss company that also has other bits and pieces of pharma, and in some ways then is similar to sort of Johnson & Johnson and Roche and those kinds of people.
Market cap here, $208 billion, price to earnings ratio of 28.8 and a dividend yield of 3.4%. Again, Novartis is one of the big names if you're looking at pharma biotech industry.
Yeah, looking at it and priced accordingly. So if you do a peer analysis, you can see similar dividend yield, similar sort of forward earnings expectation as well. But yeah, Novartis, I think again you have to almost drill into the products and try and understand where their next big thing is going to come from. So they've got in Entresto at the moment, which is a cardiovascular drug. It's very, very expensive, but it's targeted at the high-end US consumer. They've just also got approval that will be on offer and at the higher price tag as well. So we're seeing that probably it's going into commercial phase now, probably as a blockbuster drug. And they've also got some early phase FDA drugs that are proving very, very positive in the oncology area. And remember, oncology, like I said, annuity income there. That's where you kind of want to be if you're a biotech stock. And and I mean, I think of the original study of 59 patients, 57 went into full remission. So very optimistic. I mean, if they come out with literally a cure for cancer, it's something you've got to have.
And you'll never look back if you invest in the stock. Let's have a look at the share price graph.
Yep. Another top seller for them is Gleevec, which is a drug that people take for leukemia, which is fairly early and is really making big gains now. I really don't know why it sold off a little bit about that. There's another peculiarity here is that Novartis owns about a third of the voting shares in Roche. So even though that's an enormous company, there's some historical Swiss families that had stakes in these businesses, and as a result they've been around a long time and they've kind of accumulated these interests. It spun off Syngenta in the past, so it's had all of that. It sold some of its businesses like Gerber baby
being in
food.
the agri
Exactly.
base.
So at some point Novartis owned that as well, and then they spun that off.
So kind of just
They've
focusing
sold
down
things
on
to
their
Nestle
core
over time, like the Gerber baby foods business. So there's all sorts of things going
baby
on in
foods
Swiss.
business. That's another whole discussion. Hot or not?
Hot. I think pullback giving you entry.
Paul, hot or not?
Again, I mean, it's quite tricky to tell what's going on here. They've got this deal they did about a year and a half ago where they swapped their vaccines business with Glaxo to get some of those cancer-based drugs. Cancer, I think, is a fantastic area to be in, so I'm going to go hot on this one.
You're going
too.
hot.
Yeah.